I do not want to be happy. I want to make it. I want to make something out of my life. I do not chase happiness. If you chase something, it's going to pull away from you. You cannot chase happiness every single day. That is the key to living a miserable life. Why am I saying this all of a sudden? No introduction, no hello, my name is this. No. See too many guys and even myself, I was chasing happiness all of my life. Every single day I came home on my phone, scroll, junk food, fapping, dopamine after dopamine after dopamine. But for what? For what? I've realized that happiness is an addiction. The general way of happiness that people say to have balance, it's okay to do this, it's okay to do that. It's okay to eat junk food, it's okay to do this, it's okay to do a little bit of that, some of this. No, it's not okay, it was never okay. This is the thing that most people don't realize. If you go to the gym once a day, and the other part of your day is you coming home, watching TikTok, laying in your bed, fapping, feeling bad about yourself because you know that you are not doing anything, you are not disciplined. You are not even close to disciplined. Just because you do one good habit, going to the gym, that doesn't mean that you are disciplined. Not at all. Because you have to realize that every single thing in this life counts. Every single thing counts. Every action you take, it matters. It builds up to a bigger picture overall. If you go to the gym 2 hours, for 2 hours every single day, but for the other 6 hours you come home, you play video games, you lay in bed, overall you will still feel like shit because you are chasing happiness. You are chasing happiness every single day. If you chase something, you are not going to get it. If you chase something, it's going to pull away from you. Just like everything else in life. If you chase money, it's going to pull away. If you chase women, they are not going to want you. If you chase instant gratification, happiness, you are not going to be happy. You can't chase happiness. If you want actual, real fulfillment, I don't like the word happy, so I'm going to use fulfillment instead. If you want long-term, real fulfillment, you have to chase pain. You have to chase hard pain, hard work every single day. You have to chase the things that you don't feel like doing. Because if you do something, if you eat clean, if you go to the gym, but you feel like eating clean, you feel like going to the gym, then that doesn't make you disciplined because you feel like it. If you feel like it, that is not discipline. That is just part of your life now. If you want to constantly keep increasing your discipline, your willpower, yourself as a man, you have to do harder things every single day. Because if you reach a state of discipline, let's say you can go to the gym every single day for 2 hours, no problem. Some days you might not feel like it, but overall 80% you feel like it. That's not discipline for you anymore. It used to be hard, you used to be here, but now you are here in discipline. You can go to the gym for 2 hours without using discipline because it's easy for you. If you're at this stage and you keep maintaining this, you are not going to be disciplined. You are going to fall back actually. So you have to increase your level of discipline, your level of effort every single day to get better. What am I trying to say with this video? Actually, today I had a crazy workout. It was full body. I pushed harder than I ever did in my entire life. This workout was so intense. It was very much worth it. Very good. It was -7 degrees in the morning. It was cold. I got in the gym anyways. I did the workout. After I went to school. After I did the workout, I felt amazing, bro. I felt insane. But when I went into school, I just felt this negative aura. When I go into school, I feel all this negative energy from people because everybody in school, 95% of the people that I talk to in school, or not even I talk to, just the people that are in school, are so negative, are so just like miserable people, honestly. Most of them are miserable, with low confidence, they are negative, and just be around them every single day, just being around these people is just trying to pull my energy away. But I will not let that happen. I will not let school take away my energy. I will not let it happen. So in school, in the first lesson, it was like some bullshit lesson, like some music. I think I journaled about about happiness, about what do I actually want to do, how do I want to do things, and I figured it out. Life is not about chasing happiness, it's about working. Humans were created to work. You were created for labor. You were created to work every single day. You were not created to watch videos, social media, scrolling, indulging in pleasure. That's why you're fucked. That's why you wake up feeling tired, feeling sluggish. That's why you have these crazy ups and downs of pleasure. Of 1 second, oh, I'm so good, I'm feeling so good, I'm watching the videos. The next second, bro, I feel like dying. Bro, how could this happen? How do I feel so bad? It's because humans were not supposed to be like this. Humans were not supposed to watch phone and just up their dopamine levels so drastically. It's so easy to up your dopamine levels by just watching some TikTok, IG, or fapping, or doing all these nonsense habits, all these bullshit habits. All of these are addictions. Happiness, the most people want to achieve happiness, that's an addiction, man. If you want to achieve happiness, if you are chasing it every single day, that's an addiction. If you want happiness by drinking alcohol, by doing all these degenerate habits, you are an addict to dopamine. Dopamine is actually a very good hormone. It was designed originally for people to survive because dopamine is released when you achieve a big task, a big important task in your life. But these apps, these social medias have been designed in a way that they can just make you feel so stimulated and make you feel like you've achieved something with just watching some videos, and it takes away your energy, your dopamine levels, your willpower, your discipline, takes away all of it. So what do you have to do? In order to level up your discipline, to level up yourself overall, I think you have to have the foundation. What's the foundation? The foundation is a strong body. The strong body is a strong mind. You have to have the strong body. You have to overcome as many physical obstacles as possible in order to overcome even more mental obstacles. Because if you don't overcome any physical obstacles, how do you expect to overcome mental obstacles? This works the other way around too. If you don't overcome mental obstacles, how do you expect to overcome physical obstacles? You have to start building up your body, building up your discipline, doing something harder every single day, progressive overloading every single day, increasing the habits in your life that make you feel bad in the moment, but overall they make you feel fulfilled, that overall they make you feel like you're living, like you're a person that is enjoying life. But so many people get this wrong. Enjoying life is not being addicted to some vices, some vices like watching some videos on your phone, eating junk food, tapping. That's an addiction, that is sad, that is misery, that's not happiness. No, that's the furthest thing that you can get from happiness. That is, happiness is here, that is on completely the other side. That is the opposite of happiness. But I don't even want to use happiness for, let's say, fulfillment. These things are destroying your life completely, man. Now, why am I saying all this? I'm just a guy who goes to the gym. So many people think I'm just a guy who goes to the gym. No, I used to be the guy who just went to the gym, did nothing else. But I am more than this. I am more than just a guy who just goes to the gym. And I want you to be more than that as well. I want you to have the same passion as I do for improving your life every single day. Because just think about it, life is always, some people could relate to me heavy. My life half a year ago, or even just 4 to 5 months ago, was complete and utter shit. I felt terrible. I got these little moments of happiness, of pleasure, but overall, my self-esteem, my discipline was down the fucking toilet. It was completely shit. Do you think that life is just shit? Is just always shit? You can't do anything about it. No. Your life is shit because you are doing the wrong things. You are having the wrong mindset. You need to completely rewire your mind. You need to tell your mind that happiness in the moment is not good for us. It's not good for you. Why is your mind so against you? Just think about it. Why is your mind is supposed to be with you, it's supposed to be on your side. Why is it so against you? Well, I'm gonna tell you why. Because I don't know how old you are. You might be 20, you might be 50, you might be 13, 14, I don't know. But you have been programmed your entire life to think that having balance, to eating junk food sometimes, to watching videos, doing all these vices, all these sins of life is good for you. You have been programmed to think that this is good for you. It's not good for you. It's the worst thing ever. It's an addiction. It's a complete and utter addiction. You have to do as much of the stuff that sucks as possible. I just thought about this, man. A few months ago, I wasn't like believing in God at all, or not even like a few months ago, but like half a year ago, I wasn't believing in God at all. I was not religious at all. But man, these past few months, past few weeks, just made me realize that God is real. He must be real, because if there is so much evil in the world, then there has to be a God. Has to be equal and opposite forces in the world. If there is light, then there must be dark. There is no light without dark. I'm sure you guys heard this quote before. If something bad exists in life, if something bad is existing, then there has to be an opposite force. That's the way that things are in this world. If something is bad, then something has to be good. If something happens to you, like let's say a tragic accident, somebody dies, okay, my phone battery is running low, but I will finish this video anyways. Let's say if somebody dies, like let's say your close relative or somebody dies, most people would think of that as a tragic, completely tragic experience. But I don't want to sound like crazy or something, but if you think about it, it's not completely tragic experience, because if something bad happens, some good must happen as well. That's the way things work. Why do you think all these successful people, why do you think all these people that came from nothing are now at the top? Because they've had so much bad shit, so much negative experiences happen to them, they have to balance it out. If so much negative happened to you, that means that over time, so much positive will happen to you as well. If you take action, of course. But yeah, man, it's so crazy. But what I was trying to get with this point of God existing is that so many people get this opportunity of life. You get to live, you get to exist every single day. You have the chance to live right now. You are living. And yet, you still want to indulge in these drugs, in these dopamine draining and energy draining habits. Your days are limited. You do not have time. You might get hit by a bus tomorrow. You might die tomorrow. You might find out that you have some special disease. Your time is limited. So why waste it? Why waste it, man? Why waste it? It just pisses me off genuinely. So many people just waste their entire life. Or people say to me, oh, I'm 15, I should not be that serious. I should take it easy. But man, why? Why should I take it easy? Why not start now? Why not start now? Why wait? What's the point of waiting? No point in doing that. But what I want to truly say with this example of bringing up God is that God gives you 24 God gives you 24 hours a day to do something, to act, to do some productive habits, to make your life better. 8 hours of that you spend sleeping. Okay, that's fine. But how do you have the audacity, I don't know how to pronounce it. How do you not feel ashamed when you're wasting of those 16 hours, you are still wasting time. You sleep for 8 hours, 1/3 of your entire life you spend sleeping, and yet you still want to spend time. You still want to waste time in that other 2/3 of your life. Why? Why do you still want to waste time? Aren't you not wasting enough time with sleeping? Aren't you resting enough? You are resting for 8 hours every single day. People say to me, oh, how come you train every single day? How come you go to the gym every single day? When do you rest? Fuck do I mean, when do I rest? I rest 8 hours every single day. Usually even more. Because I'm in bed for 8.5 or 9 hours every single day. Fuck do you mean, when do I rest? Such a stupid question to ask. How do you have the audacity to rest in those 16 hours of your life that you have to use productively, or that you should use productively to actually get ahead? And if you go to school, then you have 7 to 8 hours left of the day. If you take away eating, going to the gym, all these other things, you have 3 to 4 hours of the day that you can actually use, or maximum 4 to 5 hours of the day that you can actually use productively. And yet, in those 4 to 5 hours, you are still wasting time. Why? Why, man? Aren't you like ashamed or something that you still waste time in those 4 to 5 hours? This is such a huge disrespect to God. He's giving you all this time on this planet and you are wasting it. Why? Why are you wasting it? And what do I do? Oh, what do I do? Do something, man. Something that feels hard in the moment. Something that feels bad in the moment. That will cause long-term fulfillment. If you don't know what to do, just go for a run. Go outside. Go for a jog. Walk outside for 30 minutes. Do a plank. Do some push-ups. Something that makes you feel hard. Study. Do your research online. Watch some educational podcasts or some videos. At least spend your time productively. If you don't even have like a clear goal right now, then just do something that's important. There's so much things that you can do to improve. For me, for example, one of the biggest things in my life that I want to improve as much as possible is my speaking. My speaking used to be terrible. My speaking used to be complete and utter shit. If you were to hear my speech or just my speaking abilities in 7th or 8th grade, man, I couldn't pronounce a single word in English. I couldn't even talk in my own language. I was stuttering every single sentence, every single word. I was stuttering every single word. I could not pronounce most words correctly or normally. I was scared to open my mouth because I was too scared that I would fail some of my words. But you have to face your fears. I fear talking online. This was my biggest fear. And yet, now that I do it consistently, I've came to realize that this is my biggest dream. To talk online, to help people. This is my purpose, this is my passion. This is my dream. To be able to share my thoughts to the world and educate some people who actually need it. You have to face your fear. And you never know. Sometimes, if you face that fear, on the other side of that fear will be your biggest dream. But you have to face it. You have to take action. Stop wasting time. Stop chasing happiness. Let's go, man. Let's go. It's going to be a good day today. I'm going to make it as hard as possible. Let's fucking go, man. You have all the control in the world. Stop feeling sorry for yourself and take action. Take action. I hear so many guys just talking in this tone. Why do you talk in a tone that makes you feel like you are the victim? I talk to so many guys online. I've had video calls with guys that I'm coaching. So many guys talk like they are the victim. They are too scared. They are too scared to even sound confident. But of course, I understand. If you don't have anything to be confident about, you are not going to be confident. But you have to build up the discipline by overcoming physical obstacles, building up your discipline, eliminating the pleasurable, addicting habits in your life and replacing them with hard, actually fulfilling habits. Building up your physical discipline and your mental discipline. That's the way to go. No rest days. Rest day is bullshit. Rest day is the day when you fall back into your vices. Rest day is the day when you fall back into your bad habits. Rest day is evil. I think this is it for this video. Please, if you find something hard to digest, some information is maybe a bit too much, watch the video back. I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Let's go, man. Let's improve every single day. Learn, improve, implement. Let's go.